21st. And we're live.
March 21st. Happy Monday, gang. Happy Monday. You got Cindy Van Arm over there. And we got James Gardner here. This is D.N.A. Don't take it off yet. It's still your birthday weekend.
Oh, no. I'll share the story. Everybody just go look at my Instagram story. You will see.
It's the remnants of Cindy Van's birthday weekend.
Yes.
Cindy Van, we're kind of in spring now or something?
Officially, as of Saturday.
I don't know. It's the 20th. 20th? What do you even know? What date is
It's the 21st today. So Saturday, Sunday was the spring equinox.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
It is officially spring.
I know. We had a full moon on Friday. We got the spring equinox. We got freaking Cindy and her bunny ears. We got cats and dogs playing in harmony. It's just chaos.
Just chaos. Welcome to the 9 of March.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Cindy Van, it's always good to see you. We were earlier, gang, we were just talking about inner child, of course, and just having some fun. And Cindy had a great weekend, as she always does. And we just thought we'd carry that into this with the bunny ears and and how we show up, which is why we're always laughing, though, right, Cindy Van? I mean, whenever we get on here, we're like two kids in the green room getting ready to come on live, and then we can never keep a straight face.
Right. But I think that's the point, and it really does lead to the theme of this week, is that so often as adults, we think that we need to take life so seriously and that, we've got to be responsible and we got to make sure that the bills are paid and do the thing. And every once in a while, you got to buy yourself some bunny ears and a bubble gun and just go play. And that's really how I experienced my weekend. Is if you go and check out my Instagram story, I was blasting intersections with bubbles, and I even pointed a bubble gun at a cop. But you know what I found out of that? Not a single person got angry, including the cop. Everybody was laughing and smiling. There was conversation happening at intersections, and it just brought joy to the world. And I think when we stop taking things so seriously and we just spread some joy by tapping into that inner child, whatever that looks like, it makes the world a better place. It makes the world a place that I want to live in when people are laughing and smiling and playing and having fun.
Yeah.
And so numerologically speaking, this week is about really standing in your truth and integrity to who you are. So however you choose to play, it doesn't have to be bunny ears and a bubble gun. You don't have to be like me, but understanding what your truth is and being willing to own it, to go and share it with the world and share your light with the world in whatever playful way that looks like, because we've been taking the world way too seriously, especially in the last couple of years. And this 9 energy of March is really calling us into that higher level of integrity. And by integrity, I mean who you really are. That place inside of you where there is no judgment, where you can't hear your parents' voice, where you don't hear that little inner critic that says you're not good enough, you're not brave enough, you're not smart enough. You are enough exactly as you are. Let the world see who you are. And sometimes that does mean bunny ears.
Does mean bunny ears. Well, give me the one ear. Give us the one ear. What? So the thing is,
you repeat that?
the thing is, we've talked about this in the past, though. You're right. Like, what people have to do is they have to find out what is that inner child of them. What is that truth? Or, we've talked about that before, but it's one thing to be fine and dandy. Hey, let me bring some more fun and lightness into the world. And we all have that hat, Christine Roy. Oh my God, that hat. I know, right, Christine? That's exactly what I said. But we all have a different definition of the word play. And we were all children, but we were all our own individual child, right? So what is that? And again, going underneath our own hood to get some clarity on that, right? Can't do anything without clarity.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So this is really a week of discovering what that clarity is if you don't have it,
Mm,
or calling it higher if you already have it, because in reality, we'll never fully understand our own truth and who we are. It is a constant discovery. And especially when I dig into numerology, I'm always learning something new about my own chart, my own code, and with my clients. And so really understanding that, always being open and curious. I don't know. And I am curious and I am okay with whatever information comes through, and
mm,
being willing to explore that, not from the place of, oh, I don't like that and I'm going to judge it and that's terrible. And oh my God, I can't believe I thought those thoughts, versus, oh, I thought those thoughts. I wonder what that's about, and getting curious about it. Where did that come from? Why am I thinking those thoughts? Is that really true for myself? Or is there something I'm not seeing?
mhm.
Yeah.
So what? So bring us back again. Give me the energetic flow of the week
Yeah.
as
So,
a broad stroke. What are we looking at?
yeah, today's a 3 energy day, and we're moving towards the end of the week into a 9. So we've got that full cycle of the 3 through the 6 through the 9, of that creation of
Mm,
really amplifying our intention and our vision and our truth, of amplifying our voice, our expression into the world. And we've got the beginning of the week, the end of the diamonds contracts, moving into the clubs contracts, which is all about communication, expression, how you are moving your message out into the world. So we're really amplifying our expression. That's really where we're coming from. So it's like the creation of, what message do you want to put out into the world?
mm.
Yeah.
And then how to amplify that, and then yeah.
Yeah. So if you're just beginning and you're not quite sure what it is, then think about it, feel about it, get yourself into the
So
exploration and curiosity.
yeah. So and here's a great example, Cindy Van. Right, and let's do this for an audience or community. Put your bunny ears on. That's that's standing in your truth. Now we can amplify that by you pushing the chair out of the way and hopping around your office area.
Yes.
That's amplification of the inner child.
Hmm. And then take it to the 9 and go do it out in the intersections.
Take it to the 9. Is that
Take it
actually
to
a
the 9.
phrase? Take it to the 9.
Well, it could be. It
It
very
should
well could
be.
be. The 9 is asking us to let go of the fears and the judgments,
Yeah.
to take it to that next level. The 9 wants us to amplify for more. So in that amplification for more, there's often a letting go, which is why a lot of people can be afraid of the 9, because we have attachments and we don't want to let go. And but I kind of like having this fear because it makes me not go out into intersections and bounce around like a bunny, right?
Yeah.
But the 9 says, you asked for something. Here's some results. Do you want more, or are you going to let it go? For me, I choose more fun, more play, more adventure always.
Mhm.
And so I then call myself higher, to a higher expression. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so we're coming towards the tail end of the month. Now, obviously, next week, I think, well, the first is not until Friday, I believe.
Yeah, we've got at least, yeah, we've got another week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the first is Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah, so we're coming into the end of that. We're going to come back in April to a 1 energy month.
Mm.
So the March is the 9. So we're ending things. We're being called higher to make space for the new inspirations, new ideas, new intentions coming in April, right? And then we move back in at the beginning of the month to Spades energy. So we end March with the clubs, which is communication, expression, how I'm speaking, how I'm writing, how I'm talking to others. And then we go back into the darkness of the spades again. So the beginning of April is all spiritual. Come back into the intention, go back inside. And then the diamonds and the clubs say express it outward. So we'll find at the beginning of April a quieter time, a time of more inner reflection, more time meditating, journaling, using your processes to get into a deeper understanding so that you can express it more.
Mm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right. So, again, inner child work this week. Figure out what that 369 play is. We got some play and adventure, some creation energy this week, all happening in the flow of the week. So, how do we do that? How do we amplify that? And first off, get clear, and maybe an exercise for everyone out there that chooses to do this. And obviously, this is my speak, but you know, what is your inner child? Like, if you had to create a actor's backstory on your inner child that you would want to show up right next to you every day, what would that look like?
Yeah.
And that would be see, people want to see you hopping around.
I'm certain that they do, but they're going to have to come and see me at a live event to make that happen.
Well, Christine, I lobbied for it. Sorry to. Someone asked me to hop around, I'd do it, but just saying.
Oh, James.
we go from coaching to chaos back to coaching. Anyway, gang, who is your inner child? Come on, like it's the fun in creating it, like and bring that in. If it's bunny ears or whatever it is, bring it in. Yeah. Amplify it. It is Cindy, you said it earlier, like the last 2 years, right? We know. Mm-hmm. We know, and really the world needs it now more than ever. Yeah. If it's not this thing, it's this thing. If it's not this, it's something else. And tomorrow it'll be something else yet again. I guarantee it. So, let's find our playground.
Yeah, actually, I'm glad that you brought that up because that's something that's coming through. Is the 3 energy, the 6, the 9, the 369 sits at the top of the spectrum in the mental plane. So this can create anxiety, stress, worry, overwhelm. It can cause that if we're not focusing and choosing our thoughts. And so if we feel like we're at the whim of this thing happening and that thing happening and that thing happening, it can create that anxiety and stress. For anybody who's out there who's feeling stress, anxiety, worry, caught up in the noise, anything of that, you are amplifying those thoughts. So just being aware of that, there's no judgment here. But in the awareness of I'm amplifying thoughts of worry, stress, and doubt, you get your superpower is the ability to choose different thoughts. And the fastest way to do that is through play. Whatever play looks like, it's through creative expression. It's the painting of a piece of art. It's the writing of a poem. It's the bouncing around at intersections with bunny ears on. So find that expression. Help the world transmute worry.
That's why I'm going to say this. That's why my book is so goddamn important.
Yes.
And I don't just do shameless plugs like that, but it is like freaking, it's so important, Cindy, because that we know love, but in that creative, that creative energy, it's all high vibrational frequency. Yeah. Play is super high. It's like 11 on the Spinal Tap dial, for God's sakes. Like,
yeah. It's so important. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. So mad love to you as always, guys, gals, bunnies of the world. Unite in play.
Unite in play. Yes.
Is my copy in the mail, James? Not yet, Christine. It's not. Thank you, though. It won't be for a while. The publisher has to do their thingamajig.
So Christine knows this terminology well. #hold, please.
Is that kind of like slow your roll, Turbo? The same thing.
Yeah.
Just more polite. Well, Cindy Van, mad love to you and the work you do. And just keep burning bright.
Always. You too, James.
All right. Ciao.